was wondering what's the best pickup lines like you've heard I could possibly use in bars.
You want to know what a good line is
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pick
like,
up?
you know, it's like for someone to be like, oh, jeez, like or something like that. I don't know.
Well, one that people have used on me is, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? And I can say that is not effective. Your mom says that to you? That's creepy. Way to break the ice here. I come in with this whole like refugees from a war-torn country business. And you're like, hey, I just turned 18 and I'd love to get laid. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I moved into this building that had 8 units in it, and it was quite fun. Like, we were young, and everybody in the building was young, and it was in kind of a hip district in Los Angeles. Got to know all of the other people in the building. There was a guy named David Finkel, who was this like 75-year-old Russian, who would say, Misha, I need to come check the plumbing. And I'd say, yeah, sure, David. Why do you wait until I'm back at the house? Can't come in until I get there. And he's like, no, Mish, it's emergency. I have to go in now. Because I knew David Finkel, he would always come in and raid everyone's liquor cabinets. His wife wouldn't let him have alcohol, but he would go into his tenants' apartments and drink all of the booze. So I knew, like, it was always some emergency, and the emergency was always happening when I wasn't home. But this guy lived right down the hall from me, and we had like a housewarming party, and he came over to the housewarming party. His name is Neil Strauss. Came over to this housewarming party with a piece of cardboard and one sequins Michael Jackson glove. And he did like break dancing in my living room. And then he slept with all my female friends. And he was like this skinny, kind of like bald Jewish guy. And I was like, oh, this guy is a player. What the hell is going on? Turns out, Neil was in the process of writing a book called The Game, which is now quite much maligned, I think. But it's a book, the subscript on it is the Game, the Secret Art of Pickup Artists. And it's all about this small cabal of men who decided to make a science of figuring out how to pick women up at bars. And they came up with this protocol, and then they started, which included things like show up at the party with some tricks and some flair, i.e., a piece of cardboard and a sequins glove. It's called peacocking. So you walk in peacocking. You can follow. You can take. This is to